Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, I just wake up like in a minute. Something happened. Something's happened. Look, no, not everything's fine. Just it's about me. You heard me right. It's about me. Something terrible happened. What a party it was. Oh, hello there. I never thought I will be see you in here in the today. Yesterday I had a party with my friends, which is I'm lying. I was partying by myself and my hair looks terrible. Wow. My mom will kill me if she saw this. Let me fix this for a second. Well, close enough, but still. Since I had a hangover last night and my mom and grandmother go outside for again, and I didn't know that until I found that letter. So, yeah. I have a sleep issue since I met my pup, you guys. That's not a big deal for me. Well, let's talk about Hangover Trilogy. Yep, it's another double feature episode with Trılogy. Let's call this triple feature because since I'm gonna talk about 3 films, you should call this triple feature. I'm gonna write this in the video's title. So, Hangover Trilogy is directed by Todd Phillips. You know him, right? You know Todd Phillips? Last time he brought us Joker and his crappy sequel with Lady Gaga. Which is the first one was always great, but the sequel was, you know. But anyway, Hangover Trilogy. Let's talk about that. It's about 3 guys who goes to a bachelor party. I'm talking about the first film, released in 2009. They go for a bachelor party for their friend Doug, which is the gang name, of course, Phil, Alan, and Stu. 3 of them having a party with their friend Doug, which is a bachelor party, of course. The last night, they had a blast. I'm not going to reveal what it is. You have to see for yourself. When they wake up in the next morning, guess what happened? Doug is missing! And they all throughout the movie, they're trying to find him. It's such a bizarre plot, but also very good. Like, he's missing in Las Vegas. It's actually not bizarre, but it's pretty hilarious. Like, the wedding boy is missing and the near day is wedding. But anyway, all throughout the movie, they're trying to find them. And they do find them at the end of the movie, of course. But what I like about this film is the beginning. It starts with the Bradley Cooper, which is the guy who played, what was his name? Phil, which is also the guy who played Rocket in MCU. Yeah, I never thought about it to see this guy in the MCU, to be honest. So he calls the groom his bride and tell him that Doug is missing. And so the second movie begins like that, but I'm not gonna get into that now. All the characters are pretty laughably amazing, like are unforgettable characters, especially the villain of the film, which is Mr. Leslie Chow. Yeah, thank you, Cheese. So, like he said, Chow, or Cheese is a female or male, I don't know. So he's a drug king, as they call him, or is a criminal king. I can't remember for sure, but he's the very naughty guy, I'll say. So, yeah. They found Doug eventually at the end of the movie, and then the end credits, basically, they show us what happened that night. They basically photos about what they done. That's really messed up credits, but also funny. So the first film, I'll say, is pretty good. It's a great way to start a trilogy, which is nobody expects this is a freaking trilogy. So, first film, I'll say I'll give it 4.5 beers bottles. That's all I can give. Now, Hangover Part 2, which is released in 2011, I think, if I remember correctly. Hangover Part 2 is a bit now takes place outside of Las Vegas. Is outside of America, I'll say. Is in Asia now, which is now Stu's getting married with the chick from Sucker Punch, played by Jamie Chung, I think. Yeah. So when he also in the Big Hero 6, of course. What was her name again? In Big Hero 6? Never mind, not to get off topic. Hangover Part 2 this time, Brian's brother is missing. Yeah, I mean the gang, or should I say Wolf Pack, that's what the Alan calls them. The gang, you know, Phil, Doug, Stu, and Alan, which is the trouble-causing member of the gang. Wolf Pack, I'm sorry again. So, in that movie, this time they find themselves in I forgot the country's name, but it's in Indian country near the Asia. Of course, they're in the same place, of course. So, and all throughout the movie, they also encountered with the drug-selling monkey. Yeah, that's right, drug-selling monkey. This is crazy. Like, wow. I didn't know drugs can be sold by a monkey too. And also, all throughout the movie, and also Paul Giamatti is in the film, and he plays ally to Leslie Chow. I'm not gonna reveal anything in this one too. So, and he caused them in trouble too, all throughout the film. And basically, one of my favorite parts in the film is is the two scenes actually, when they car chase and the flashback scenes when they became young in Ellen's flashback, or I say vision, because suddenly they became kids, and I don't know how kid actors can drink or be naked. I mean, I know they're not really drinking. I mean, there must be a Kool-Aid or iced tea or Coke or something like that, or Pepsi. Who knows? And yeah, this time, like I said, Brian's brother is missing. And all throughout the movie, it's the same plot basically, but it's not on Las Vegas. So, part 2. As my rating, I'll say I'll give it 4.5 monkeys this time. Again, same rating. Now, as for the final chapter, part 3, which is this poster reminds me of Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows and the Batman Arkham Knight. This poster is the famous one of those cliches. Start the final chapter. It begins with the hero and the villain looking at each other like face to face. It's the new trend these days, you know. Pretty epic. This time, there is no wedding. There is no missing. I mean, Doug gets kidnapped by John Goodman. But the thing is that this is a rescue mission now. Yeah, it's the badass plot. Leslie Chow returns. He appeared also in the part 2. But this time, they have to solve the mystery, like, is John Goodman or Leslie Chow? Ken Jeong's character is the bad guy. You know, I'm not going to spoil anything again. I'm not going to spoil anything because this is one of these movies you have to see for yourself. It's hilarious and unforgettable. This time, like I say, Doug gets kidnapped. They're trying to rescue him all throughout the way. And then they return to Las Vegas, which is not a spoiler. It's shown in the trailer. And this finale, I'll say, it's one of the best finales I ever saw since Dark Knight Rises. But this is a different thing. Dark Knight Rises is a comic book action movie. Hangover is a comedy action franchise. And also, there's a mid-credit scene, like a teaser sequel, but it's just in an ambiguous way. Even though there's rumors of part 4 might happen, but I don't think it needs another sequel. Even though Bradley Cooper and Todd Phillips want it, but no. The third film is a thrilling conclusion to the entire Hangover saga. As for this rating, I'll give it 5 Greffies. Did I pronounce right? Greffies? Well. So, thanks for watching this review. I know it's a bit awkward because since I wake up already and... What the? Is that blood? Let's follow his trail. If it's blood, my mom and grandmother will kill me. Nope, it's ketchup. Silly me. Well, let's just... What the? It was open before, now I can't open it? That's messed up. I gotta get a phone call now. Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, I just wake up like in a minute. Something happened. Something's happened. Look. No, not everything's fine. Just, it's about me. You heard me right. It's about me. Something terrible happened. I'm stuck in the corridor now. Hallway. When you gonna came? You and my grandmother. What? Yet tomorrow? What am I gonna do in this hallway? This sucks. Well, kids, remember this. Never stay up late or you're gonna mess up like me.